Hi, this is Denise Martino from BetterMLMSuccess.com, and thank you for tuning in. Recently, I posted a video series called Network Marketing the Way It Should Be, and in that series, I discussed how, as a network marketer, you are really a small business owner. We talked about ways in which to build your business and grow your sales team, and we talked about what to say to prospects when they are just about ready to join your organization so that you can close them and actually become a downline member. What I didn't cover that I would like to discuss today is what to do or how to handle any kind of objections or concerns when you're speaking to the prospect. Because let's face it, not everybody walks in and says, "Yes, this is what I've been waiting for, thank you." There are always questions and concerns that you must address, and you must address in a quality, efficient manner that will get them over it and make them realize that this is the right decision for them to make. So let's talk about the idea of pattern interrupts. Pattern interrupt is a neurolinguistic programming technique where you literally interrupt the pattern of thoughts that's going through the person's head and make them think in a totally different way. So most people will ask something to the effect of, "Why should I join your organization?" And this usually puts the network marketer on the defense, and they go into all the great things about the company. So well, we've been in business for 20 years and we have the best products on the planet, and the compensation plan is like none you've ever heard before, and everything that they're expecting you're throwing at them, and probably something they've heard a million times before if they've been hit up by any other network marketer. So instead of going into defense of the company, break the pattern. When they ask you, "Why should I join your company?" throw back at them, "You shouldn't." Not until you ask yourself some key questions. Am I willing to build this business? Am I willing to put the time in? Do I want to see financial freedom like I've never seen before? Am I ready to work differently? If you can answer those questions honestly, then consider joining the business. But if any of those questions you don't have the right answer, then this isn't for you. All of a sudden it gets them thinking. And are they qualified? Can they do this? And if they're motivated, they're going to say yes, and they're going to want to do it. Another good example of a very common concern in network marketing is, what if is your company going to close? Something of that nature. And you can say, "I really don't know. That's a risk that you're going to have to take. But I can tell you this, my company's been around for X amount of years, so what do you think?" Another way you can handle that is, "I really don't know. I can't answer that for you, and I don't have a crystal ball. All I can say is anytime you go into business for yourself, there's always a risk in business. So you have to weigh the risk versus the benefit, and I can provide you with due diligence for you to do on the background of the owners of the company, and then you decide for yourself if you think it's going to close or not. But that's not something I can answer for you." So, they're going to look for you to say, "Oh, no, this company is solid and this and that." Put it on them. Let them figure it out. Let them decide if they want to do it. Another one that I like to address, and this is a really good way of dealing with objections when it comes to money and purchasing product or paying for a monthly subscription to be able to work in the company. A lot of people, when they get involved in network marketing, have an objection about having to have a minimum product purchase every month. And instead of justifying it, most network marketers will justify, "Well, you've got to use the product. You've got to be able to talk about the product. You've got to be an expert on the product. Product. So this is how we build a business. Everybody uses the product. Everybody talks about the product. Product. Instead of that, again, you've seen my work. If you're looking at this video, you've probably watched others, you've read my blog. I am out to change the face of network marketing. We are a phenomenal business opportunity. We are a new way of being able to be an entrepreneurial small business owner. But if you think about traditional business versus network marketing business, the startup costs are incredibly different. So when somebody says to me, "Well, I have to spend $70 a month on a product, or I have to pay $99 a month to be able to work in this company," I say to them, "Well, if you were to start your own business, how much do you think it would cost you?" And then they kind of like, "Oh, Well, that's true. So if you're looking to get out of the rat race and own your own business, this is one of the most cost-efficient ways to do that. But that's your decision. And I put it right back on them. So these are some ways in which you can handle objections or concerns that come up when closing a prospect and having them become a member of your organization. Think about more of the objections that you've heard. If you have any that you've heard on a regular basis that you don't have a good answer, please write me, Denise at bettermlmsuccess.com, and I'll help you think of a way to handle that. But always think of a way to get them thinking. Don't give them what they're expecting. Change the pattern, make them think, and make them realize that this is still the best opportunity out there and that you're the person to go with. That's it for now. For more tips, please follow me on my blog at www.bettermlmsuccess.com. And at the end of this video, I will provide a link for you to evaluate the service and the product that I'm using to build my business and explode my business while I'm bringing people in. I highly recommend it, and take a look for yourself. Happy network marketing, people. See you soon.